benefit because skinning takes a really long time. The only area that's not in skin is the head, and the structures that we're going to be evaluating are in the head or on the neck, and so we have to skin the hair off there. Okay? You need to be prepared that you're going to smell, that your books are probably going to get disgusting, okay, because you're going to be wearing gloves and turning pages and looking at structures. None of this material is toxic, it just stinks. Okay, so you could just decide not to wear gloves, but you're just going to smell all day. Dr. Alderson mentioned fascia the other day. So fascia is just connective tissue, right? So the connective tissue that you see along the outside of the body is basically just bringing all of the tissues together. This white stuff is just fat. Okay, this is fat. This is fat too. Do you notice it looks pink though? It's just because the muscle around it is bled into the fat. Okay? The muscle though can be discerned by what? What is its anatomical structure that gives it a specific texture, striation, right? So if you're unsure whether it's a muscle or not, consult your book and look at it. If this doesn't look striated, it's not muscle, it's fat. And in most cases, we're taking the fat out. Okay? Most fascia that's connecting the skin to the head is spider web-like. So if I pull up on the skin, cat, probably a male. Pull up on the skin, you can see that the fascia kind of stretches and looks white. So the first thing you're going to do, oh, here we go. You see how I stretch it and it starts to look like a spider web, kind of white? The first thing you're going to do is put your cat in dorsal recumbency. You want to get your dissection tools out. In your dissection kit, you're going to have probes and sharp scissors and tweezers, which are really great. But you want to get these from the tray over there. They're blunt dissection scissors. Okay, you're not going to accidentally poke into a structure with it, and they're curved, which allows us to curve away from the underlying structure so we don't accidentally poke them. The other best tool are your fingers. Fingers make great dissection tools because they're blunt. You know exactly how much pressure it is that you're putting on there. Okay, so pull up on the neck. Stretch it so you can see the white of the fascia. I'm going to take my scissors and I'm going to make a cut with the curve facing towards the skin right at the base of the neck. I'm going to take my scissors, I'm going to put them underneath, and I'm going to open. You see how it's created a hole? Like this. Make another small cut. Do the same thing. And I'm going to take my thumb and I'm going to just push and separate the fascia away from the neck. You see how by using my finger it's very easy to get underneath here? Okay? Once you've separated all the way up, you're going to take your scissors and cut a vertical line all the way up to between the eyes. Right? Okay? Now I want you to turn your cat ventrally. I want you to do the same thing. It's going to be a little tighter here. We're going to make a little cut. You're going to get up underneath. Make another little cut and get up underneath, and I'm going to use my fingers and I'm going to gently push the underlying muscle back down towards the neck. Okay? Eventually there are other vessels in here though. You can see I'm starting to see a blue vessel. These cats have been injected with blue dye for the venous structures and red dye for the arteries. Okay, and you want to try and preserve those. Once you get up all the way underneath, all the way to the chin, and make another vertical cut. Now we have a vertical cut dorsally over the back of the head, and we have a cut ventrally up under the chin. Next you're going to turn your cat laterally, and you need to start working around the base of the head to lift up all of this fur, and you're going to lift up all the way around the eye. So you're going to end up cutting off all of the fur that is up to the eye, and around the mouth, and around the ear. You guys see that? The hardest part of the dissection for removing the fur is right in here. It's very tough. You're going to have to use your scissors like I showed you. Blunt dissection this way. Okay? Your fingers to separate out the structures. Everybody okay with that? All right. we're going to start on page 148.